This property is owned by Equity Lifestyles Property, a real estate investment trust based out of Chicago, which manages lots of properties similar to this.
We are really excited about this microforest project at Colony Cove. So it's a 2,500 site manufactured home community, and we targeted this area for our microforest plantings. Over 4,000 trees across 1.5 acres of land.
We are not building homes here. We wanted to find a good use for the property that would give back to the environment.
And what was the response from the community?
The response has been amazing. Everybody in the community has kind of chipped in. We've had hundreds of volunteers here. The employees are behind it. Our corporate office has flown in from Chicago for this. We have a group from Tampa. Other properties have joined in. Everybody's pretty excited about it.
I just recently heard about the concept, and we want to do something like this in our yard, and I was like, wow, this is cool. It's very close, so I came to help and learn, and it's a very cool project.
What's something you learned?
You can cram them in, let them live, see what dies. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's how nature works, so I think it's great, and I'm glad to see so many people here, which I think is even better.
This strategy in particular, called a high performance microforest, is a very concentrated system, a dense, fast growing habitat to provide ecological services such as carbon capture from the atmosphere, water purification before it goes into the bay, and wildlife habitat. There'll be a nice trail in here for kind of meditation. We sometimes call it forest bathing. So it's and of course every volunteer here is learning about the problem and gaining expertise and ownership on the issue of combating climate change.
We have a lot of environmentalists in our club, so it's really motivated the club to try to do something, and there are a lot of Rotarians here today planting. We've got great leadership, and what a well-organized volunteer event. And it's we were involved personally with the celery fields project a couple years ago and did all that planting, and it's fun to go back and see it blossom for people to enjoy.
We're working on the Manatee River, so it's more of like a slightly coastal planting, so we had to restrict the species list to things that are tolerant of salt spray.
For example?
So like we couldn't plant any maples or cypress out here, stuff like that is more our inland plants.
Lots of plants.
And why did you decide to come out here?
I actually work with New College and I'm doing part of the carbon work. Yeah, so it's really exciting. Exciting to see everything go into the ground.
What don't people know about this that you could pass along?
This is, as it grows, it's going to get stronger and continue to sequester more and more carbon every year. It's just going to get better with time. It's really doing a favor for all of us, working hard.
I work at a local school and we are planning our own microforest project for next school year. So I wanted to get in on the ground floor, see a little bit about how it's done.
What have you learned?
Oh, I've learned, and honestly, it's not with what surprised me is that on the planting day, there's not, it can be kind of random, but it still works out pretty well. You're trying to envision how to get our students to do a lot of this planning.
It really demonstrates how this project is part of our nature in uniting people, places, and purpose, which is our sustainability strategy at ELS. So really demonstrating how sustainability has been embedded in our culture, and really love to see the community get together as part of this project.